Breaking news: marksmen visited SANWO-OLU, drop MC OLUOMO as park manager, garage manager, or there will be trouble in Lagos. Hello, my wonderful people. SANWO-OLU, the governor of Lagos State, was attacked by marksmen who went to visit him, and the message was clear, as clear as crystal. Yeah, drop drop MC OLUOMO. We know that that's an impossible request, so to say, but should not be impossible, but because of the persons involved. We're talking about Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu here, who already we know that there is threat lurking around him with Osibanjo declaring his intention to run. And, in those regards, he has to tell this guy, hey, this election in Lagos State, for instance, I must win that election, the presidential election, for instance, in Lagos State, or there will be, MC Olumo knows what will happen if Tinubu does not get that ticket. So everybody's aware. Let's get all the details. Marksmen attack Sanwo-Olu, gives him a deadly information. Drop MC Olumo as park manager or there will be trouble. No less than 100 marksmen yesterday disrupted commissioners and traffic activity at Efogbo, Ijo area of Lagos State, calling on the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to drop Musiu Akinsoye, aka MC Olumo, as chairman Park Garages Management Committee immediately for peace to reign in the state. It was learned that the hoodlums who all dressed in black wearing mask uniform were said to be chanting, "We don't want MC Olumo as chairman of Park Garages Management Committee," saying to avoid crisis in this state, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu should allow the National Union of Road Transport Workers to operate as they've always done for peace to reign and drop MC Olumo. Sources in the area told our correspondent that the presence of the marksmen created panic and confusion among residents and motorists who abandoned their vehicle tricycles and ran for safety for fear of being hit by stray bullet. The source said the hoodlums arrived the area at about 8 a.m. and prevented vehicle movement and commercial activities as policemen stationed at the junction couldn't stop the men from disrupting traffic activities in the area. Our correspondents also gathered that it was when the operatives of the Rapid Response Squad and the policemen from the area got the signs that they were able to disrupt and the marksmen flee. Meanwhile, when operatives of the RS got to the scene, they complemented the Divisional Police Unit and Area G Police Command to restore peace in Ijo and Fagboro area of the area where hoodlums have disrupted the peace since morning. It would be recalled that on April the 6th, the Lagos State government set up a 25-member park management committee to oversee the affairs of all motor parks and garages in the state. The Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga, Omotosho said the committee was in fulfillment of the government promise to ensure that events in the National Union of Road Transport Workers (NURT) were not allowed to threaten law and order in the state. New Telegraph has reported that the state government on March the 10th suspended NURTW operations in all motor parks and garages following the tensions spark up between the NURT and MC Olumo, and the government got involved. If that's not suspicious, I don't know what else is called suspicion. If that's not suspicious enough, I don't know what else is called suspicion. Do you understand? I don't know what else is called suspicion, because you can see and you can tell for yourself that something is not right. I know. What is garages and motor park people? What is Babajide? I mean, of course, maintain law and order, but does that not tell you that there's more to this than beneath the eyes? That Babajide is being controlled like remote control. Somebody's telling him what to do. Okay, you either do it or you do it. Choose your pick. Choose your pick right now. My son cannot be removed. He represents a great part. He's part of those who ensure that my what I intend to do is established and is done. So if you want peace to reign, Okay, it's just one call. MC Olumo rests on Tinubu's chest now. Now they're close reach like that. You don't understand that kind of close friend. Where you get one small friend where they close to you, where they use. You understand that level. So it cannot just be discarded. In fact, when they said MC Olumo and the NURT were having a problem, I said it's not MC Olumo. MC Olumo will be bold and we will be able to say anything he wants to say because he knows that he has somebody who is right behind him. Oh, you don't understand it. The guy knows. He knows that, well, I don't have a problem. It's Tinubu's fight. If he knows if Tinubu see what is going on, that the NURTW are coming after me and he says nothing, who is to lose? Who will lose at the end of the day? So Tinubu had to step in. He had to step in and fast because he does not want anything to come in and begin to disrupt what is going to be happening to MC Olumo, because MC Olumo plays a big part in all of this. So, I mean, the governor himself, got involved and began to call the shot and say this, that must be done. And before you could say Jack Robinson, it was no longer business as usual, as we saw that things began to take a different turn, real different turn, if you want to say. And MC Olumo, every one of them could no longer speak. MC Olumo, I mean, the National Union, Lagos State government suspended them, don't operate in Lagos State. Why? Because MC Olumo has a godfather. Godfather just called, one call. What's this I'm hearing with MC Olumo? Who is threatening him? Who are they? Oh yeah, I don't want them near my MC Olumo because he plays a big part. And the guy was just coasting and just having a laugh because I knew from the very start that the road transport union workers that we are going after MC Olumo is like going after Tinubu. And whoever is instigating them, I can tell you that you will not get an easy ride on that regards. Just trust me, you won't get it that easy. You won't get it that easy. And you can see for yourself. The odds, they speak for themselves. Lagos State government had to get involved. Suspend NURTW. They suspended them. The National Union of Road Transport, they say don't operate again in Lagos State. And we make MC Olumo the chairman for Lagos State. I mean, how clear again can you get the statement? How clearer? Do you want any other clearer statement? What else do you want to hear? So this is exactly what is going on. MC Olumo, he has parleyed with, he's on the side and Tinubu is on his side. So it does not matter what anybody is saying. MC Olumo knows that Tinubu has got his back, and that's why he can boldly, turn down the people and tell them, I don't care. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.